Hey everyone, I'm Nasmeen, the owner of Build and Bloom Media, and I help professionals in the health and wellness industry to grow online and book an extra 5 to 15 calls per month with qualified leads, even if they are just beginners. And we do have this guarantee where we send you all your money back if we're not able to generate those results for your business within 30 days. So if you're a health and wellness coach or business owner who's struggling to get more clients, then keep watching because I'll be going over exactly how we fix this for our clients in this free training. These are just a few testimonials from business owners that we've consulted in the past, so feel free to pause and read them. A little bit about me. I started Build and Bloom Media in 2021 to help businesses in the food industry, health foods to be a bit more specific, and I've decided to use what I've learned to pivot and help health and wellness professionals build their personal brand and help them get more clients for their own businesses, even if they are just beginners and just freshly graduated. And as I've mentioned already, we do have a full money back guarantee. With that being said, I'll go ahead and walk you through the framework that we use. Make sure that you've got something to take notes on. This is our client collection framework that we use to book an extra 5 to 15 calls per month. So like I said, if it's something that you struggle with, you'll probably find value in this free training. So here's just an overview of the framework that I'll be going into in more detail in just a few seconds, and you'll see exactly why it's called the client collection framework. The 3 simple steps are audit and messaging, building a personal brand, and setting appointments. Alongside that, we have appointment setters and video editors work in our client systems, and we cover their wages. We also have one-to-one weekly calls where we talk about progress, any changes that need to be made, reviewing in general, and answer any questions that clients may have. We also offer support on Discord, and this is all there for as long as you're a client of ours. So I'm going to show you how we take your business from the point it's at now through these 3 steps and have you end up with more clients in 30 days. You want to start with auditing your profile and reviewing your messaging. Prioritise creating a client avatar so that you can have a clear idea on who your prospects actually are. It's the only way you'll be able to speak to prospects' pain points and have your offer and message resonate with them. Because if you don't know their pain points, then how will you be able to effectively tell them that you can help them? You need to understand how you can help your prospects so that you can position yourself as someone who can. You might sign a client or 2 if you skip this step, but there's a chance that the service you provide won't exactly be up to par and could result in bad reviews or even losing clients. To create your client avatar, ask yourself who they are, what they do, and what they want. These are really important questions to ask yourself to have a more clear idea of who you will be speaking to through your content so that your service and content all tie in with each other and your prospects will know exactly what it is that you do. After figuring out the client avatar, the message you promote through your content is what will tell your followers how you can help them and will help your services or products resonate with them and their pain points. Now, I cannot advise creating a customer avatar enough, as this is what we do with our clients, and it really helps to get a better understanding on who your target audience actually is and leads to being able to craft a much stronger offer that will sound like a no-brainer to your prospects. You also want to review your content plan now that you have your avatar and start crafting your message. So this will go hand in hand with the offer clarification step. This is where you decide who you're going to help and how you're going to help them. So for example, will it be diabetics, people with an eating disorder, or people who want to lose weight, etc. And if you're going to offer them one-to-one support via text or Zoom, or if you're going to do group consulting. Remember, this stage is more about you knowing your own offer and service delivery, is where you decide who you'll provide your service to, what service you will deliver, and how you will deliver that service. This is super important to have this done right so that your prospects know exactly what it is that you can do to help them and figure out whether or not your services can help them. And once we've got our client avatar and messaging sorted and we have a clear offer to present to prospects, we get started on building a personal brand. I know that building a personal brand might not be your first choice. It definitely wasn't mine since I am a huge introvert, but unfortunately it's no longer enough to just post text edits made on Canva with a bunch of information on them if you want to grow, especially since the whole TikTok boom. People would much rather watch a 30-second video about that same information than read it. Now, I'm not saying that text edits don't work, they just don't work as well anymore. Plus, getting your face out there will build a stronger connection with your audience, resulting in them trusting you more and showing more interest in you, what you have to say, and your products and services, since they will be able to see that there is a real person behind the account. It's not exactly the same as being an influencer. Influencers post more about lifestyle and aesthetic, which is still part of their personal brand, but it's different to being able to build a personal brand to serve your audience through your expertise and knowledge on a specific topic or field. Think about the profiles that you've invested more time or even money in simply because they showed their face a lot more. Your profile is what will tell your prospects a lot about you, so if it's optimised correctly, then you'll be more likely to gain more followers. Your bio and headline needs to be clear and show people exactly what your intentions are with your profile. If it's unclear, they won't know whether or not they want to follow you. So for example, if you work with children who have eating disorders, then that's what you should include in your bio. And your headline can be your name and your qualification or niche instead of just dietitian. I know that as business owners, we want to wear all the hats to make sure things are done right, but leveraging other people's talents and expertise works out a lot better in the long run and allows you the time to plan to scale. This is why we leverage the talent of trained and experienced video editors. We place them into client systems and cover their wages so that we can rest assured that you will have engaging content which will act as sales assets and work for you over time. So come 3 years, 5 years, or even 10 plus years from now, given that your business is still running, you'll be collecting clients at a much faster rate. And that's why this is called the client collection framework. In terms of how much or how often to post, we help our clients post 30 pieces of content per month, especially in the first few months that they're with us. This might sound like a lot of work, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. And no, you don't have to record content every single day. We place trained and experienced video editors inside clients' businesses that produce engaging videos and capture attention. A few things to keep in mind when recording content are having a strong hook so that you can get your audience's attention, to have good lighting and sound so that they keep watching, and one call to action so that it's clear. Your profile doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. At the very least, just have a clear bio and that tells your audience what they need to know. A clear call to action is also important because someone might click on your profile and think, what now? Or what next? Or, yeah, their content is great, but why should I invest more time into consuming their content? Your bio is where you answer that question. You can tell them to DM you for help, to follow you for more tips on whatever it is that you educate your audience about, or to click the link in your bio to book a call or to get your free ebook or whatever it is, whatever your lead magnet is. I can't stress posting consistently enough. There's a few reasons for that. You need to keep yourself fresh in your prospects' mind and keep giving them educational content. If they stop seeing you on their social media, they're going to give that room to someone else meaning one of your competitors. If people are constantly seeing your posts, they are reminded of what you can do for them and how you can add value to their life, and will eventually end up at the bottom of your funnel and become a paying client. It is going to be hard work, but it's also going to be hard accepting that you're not where you want to be. Posting consistently will also allow the algorithm to put your content in front of more eyes, because Instagram will see that you're working to keep more people on their platform to view your content, so it makes sense for them to push your content more. You'll land in people's suggestions or explore pages, which will of course work out quite well for you. Even if people aren't going to ever become a client, you'll still have that social proof. And once we're confident that a client's Instagram has been built out right and is optimized to nurture leads, we begin with setting appointments. We place appointment setters into our client systems to get them a constant flow of leads. This is one of the most simple yet difficult parts of trying to get outbound leads. It's simple when you have a script and follow-up system that works, but what makes it difficult to get clients this way is staying consistent. So you go through the cycle of booking calls, stopping and starting outreach, maybe even getting a couple of clients here and there. This is why you're much better off hiring appointment setters to do it for you. We track the progress of the appointment setters so that you can rest assured that the work is being done. Not having an appointment setter leads to inconsistency. If you're building a personal brand, which I of course highly recommend that you do, then you will start getting warm leads messaging you as opposed to you messaging them. That means that you'll be able to build a loyal audience that knows your content is valuable, otherwise they wouldn't stick around for more, and you'll be booking calls with them. Or in some cases, they'll just go ahead and book a call themselves on your scheduling link. I even know of some people who have had their followers just ask them to send over the invoice without having even spoken to them over the phone, which just goes to show the power of building a personal brand and having the right offer and messaging. So your action steps are to review your Instagram profile, to batch record your content, post at least 3 times a week, and do your outreach. You need to make sure that you're doing enough outreach, because with all the points mentioned in this training, all the points mentioned in this training are very important, this is still somewhat a numbers game, and I hope all that made sense to you. That's all for this free training. I created this to be able to give any doctors, dietitians and nutritionists out there some direction for their own online business, coaching business, as I can appreciate it can be tough to figure out what you need to do to see some success, which I imagine is even more difficult for those who are in full-time or even part-time roles, or parents, or whatever the case may be. It can be hard to find the time to do outreach. to sit and record and edit videos, or even just to learn how to do all of it by yourself, which is very time consuming. That's why we have those 3 steps, to make it that much more simple, because you're a dietitian or doctor before you're a business owner, and it's why we take the editing, personal branding and appointment setting headache out of your hands. You might have even tried plenty of other methods like Facebook ads, Google ads, etc., which do work, but it's best to have the 3 steps I mentioned all set first. If you can get the hang of these 3 steps, the audit, messaging, building personal brand and setting appointments, then you'll be on your way to having a busier calendar and more commas on your bank statement, which I'm sure you'd like to see. That's pretty much the end of this free training video. I hope that you'll gain something from watching this and are ready to put yourself out there. If you are sick of not getting anywhere or having a solid plan, then I'm happy to speak one-on-one and see how we can help you finally see your years of education or experience and hard work pay off handsomely. There's a link to book a call with me in the description of this video if you're interested. I wish you all the best and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.